Hey gamers! Today, we're diving into the beautifully bizarre world of indie games. From pixelated wonders to visually stunning masterpieces, these games prove that you don't need a AAA budget to create something unforgettable. Let's count down the top 21 indie games that will steal your time, your heart, and probably your sanity. Celeste is like climbing a mountain while questioning every life decision you've ever made. It's tough, unforgiving, but when you finally make that jump, it's like a fist pump moment in slow motion. Plus, the story about mental health, chef's kiss. Celeste isn't just a game, it's a personal journey. By the end, you'll feel like you've conquered Everest, both in pixels and spirit. Okay, how many games let you date a skeleton? Not many, but Undertale does. With its quirky characters, heartwarming or heartbreaking story, and the ability to literally spare your enemies or obliterate them, it's a game that breaks the fourth wall and then hugs you through it. Undertale is proof that games don't need hyper-realistic graphics to hit you right in the feels. Who knew escaping the underworld could be so much fun? Hades took the roguelike genre, polished it to a shine, and added some delicious Greek mythology. The combat is as satisfying as Zagreus' hair is flawless, and the characters, well, let's just say I've got a thing for Thanatos now. Don't judge. If you love dying repeatedly and not knowing where you are, Hollow Knight is for you. With its hand-drawn art, mysterious world, and tough-as-nails combat, this game is as beautiful as it is brutal. But hey, the satisfaction of taking down one of its many bosses? Totally worth it. If you haven't tried it yet, are you even an indie gamer? Ever wanted to play a game that looks like a 1930s cartoon, but makes you feel like you're fighting against the entire animation industry? That's Cuphead. With its punishingly hard boss fights and gorgeous hand-drawn animation, this game is basically the perfect mix of wow, that's beautiful, and I'm going to rage quit. Fair warning, you will rage quit, but you'll be back. We always come back. Hey, want to spend hours staring at colorful landscapes, questioning the meaning of life, and solving puzzles that are way smarter than you? Cool, then The Witness is your jam. It's like a meditative walk through an art gallery, except you're constantly reminded that you're not as clever as you think. Seriously, some of these puzzles had me feeling like I needed a PhD in lines and shapes. Stardew Valley. The game where you can escape the grind of modern life by farming. But honestly, it's the most relaxing grind ever. Whether you're planting crops, fishing, or becoming best friends with the town's local wizard, it's pure, wholesome escapism. If only real life was this peaceful, minus the fishing part. I'm terrible at fishing. Mixing deck building with a roguelike sounds like a weird combo, but Slay the Spire pulls it off perfectly. It's like playing poker with a deck of cards that also wants to kill you. The strategic depth, the replayability, and that just one more run feeling, it's dangerous. Be warned, this game will turn you into a sleepless, card-flipping addict. But, in a fun way. If you've ever dreamed of exploring space, getting stuck in time loops, and having existential crises, Outer Wilds is the game for you. It's like a mix between Interstellar and Groundhog Day, but somehow even weirder. The sense of wonder and discovery in this game is unmatched. And the ending? No spoilers, but it will blow your mind, or maybe make you cry, or both. Ever wanted to play a game about a college dropout who moves back to her hometown, only to find it's full of anthropomorphic animals and existential dread? Night in the Woods is here for you. This game perfectly captures that what am I doing with my life vibe, but with a lot more sass and a spooky underlying mystery. It's basically a millennial coming-of-age story with a cat. Grab your walkie-talkies. It's time for some teenage paranormal drama. Oxenfree is all about mystery, time loops, and that weird feeling you get when you realize you're not alone on an abandoned island. The dialogue system is a standout, letting you shape relationships in ways that feel organic and real. Plus, the plot twists will have you questioning reality and your choices. Dead Cells is the epitome of Get Good gaming, a roguelike Metroidvania where every death is just another learning experience, or another excuse to rage quit. The fast-paced combat, constant upgrades, and ever-changing levels keep things fresh, even if your death count isn't. Honestly, Dead Cells is a workout for your thumbs and your patience. Take a biblical story, throw in a whole lot of weird, dark humor, and you get The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. This game is a roguelike dungeon crawler where every run is a fresh, disturbing adventure. Whether you're battling bizarre enemies or picking up strange power-ups, Isaac is endlessly replayable. And if you thought your family was complicated, well, just wait. Gris isn't just a game, it's art. Seriously, every frame of this game could be a painting. It's a platformer that focuses on emotions, beauty, and loss, all wrapped up in a visually stunning package. The gameplay is simple but meaningful, and the emotional journey? Oh, it's real. You might not cry, but you'll definitely feel something deep. If Indiana Jones had a roguelike game, it would be Spelunky 2. This game is about exploration, treasure hunting, and of course, dying a million different ways. It's tough, it's unpredictable, and it's incredibly addictive. You'll go from yelling at your screen 1 minute to laughing at how ridiculous your death was the next. Trust me, it's a love-hate relationship. Ever wanted to befriend spirits, build them a boat, and help them move on to the afterlife? Spiritfarer is like Animal Crossing, but with a dash of sadness and existential reflection. It's a management game that will pull at your heartstrings as you grow attached to these lovable, quirky spirits. It's a feel-good game that might also make you cry uncontrollably. Shovel Knight. The game that proves you can use a shovel for more than digging holes. This retro-inspired platformer is packed with charm, tight gameplay, and plenty of humor. It's a nostalgic love letter to the 8-bit era, but with modern sensibilities. Plus, who doesn't love a good shovel? Ever feel like you're stuck in a creepy black and white nightmare? That's Limbo in a nutshell. It's a puzzle platformer that's eerie, atmospheric, and filled with enough creepy-crawly creatures to keep you on edge. The simple mechanics hide a deeper, unsettling story, and by the time you finish, you'll still be thinking, what did I just experience? If Limbo didn't give you enough nightmares, its spiritual successor Inside will finish the job. This atmospheric puzzle platformer cranks the weird factor up to 11. It's dark, mysterious, and a little bit freaky. And the ending? Let's just say you won't see it coming or understand it fully. But that's half the fun. Journey is one of those rare games where you sit back and just exist. It's a breathtaking experience wrapped in a minimalist package. You play as a robed figure wandering through a vast desert, and along the way, you might meet another player who, by the way, can't talk to you. It's simple, yet profound. And the music? Oh, it's pure magic. Disco Elysium is like The Big Lebowski meets Dungeons and Dragons, but with more communism, existentialism, and alcohol. It's a detective RPG where your biggest enemy might just be your own inner demons. The writing is razor sharp, the world building is deep, and your choices actually matter. It's the kind of game that'll make you laugh, think, and question everything all at once. And there you have it, the top 21 indie games that will steal your heart, your time, and probably your sleep. Whether you're into platformers, puzzle games, or just something weird, indie games have something for everyone. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more gaming goodness. And tell me, what's your favorite indie game? Drop it in the comments below. See you next time.